how do you change the number 2, like with the pull-ups? They are all over and...
Okay, guys, here is a tip because I didn't know. It took me like...
You can cut them on the side?
I'm not going to say, but it took me a while to realize about that. So I was using scissors.
Okay, but if you're traveling or
you
something...
You don't need scissors.
You don't need?
No. It's made in a way that if you pull like that, it breaks.
Okay, because I never bought, and I was always wondering, like, how do you change number 2?
Okay, I give you this for free. There is a sticker here in the back. Do you realize that it has a sticker here?
Okay.
So you break it here and here. You roll it, and with the plastic that has here in the back, you go all around.
Oh, okay.
Like a lady's
pads.
Yeah.
Okay, I never bought those pull-ups apart from the swimming underwear.
The swimming is the same. You have the sticker in the back, and then you roll them.
Yeah, I know the sticker, but I never realized that you can rip them apart.
Yes, you do. It took me.
We were always taking off this wet one,
No. It took me a bit. I won't say how long.
Nobody is teaching you that.
And I know you still don't know it. So you're welcome.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't want them.
I never used them, and we never used the pot. Well, we had the potty, but we never use it. We went straight to the toilet, with that kind of small...
Yeah, I have that as well.
How you call it? The plastic
an adapter or something.
Yeah, that one. So she didn't fall down.
There, yeah.
And she was just doing pee-pee. She was refusing to do the caca, or how you call it, number 2.
We'll call it caca.
And she was like, no, put me diaper now. I want the caca, I'm like, but you are already sitting. But where the poop gonna go? I was creative, it's gonna go to the poop plant. Okay, it's gonna swim with other poops inside. But I don't want it go away.
Aww.
So we had kind of hard time. It was stressful for a bit because she had to do it, but she was refusing. She was like, I want to go off. So after some time, she was like, okay, I want to try. I'm going to try.
No, mine is I think she did it that fast because the boy is her bigger supporter, she goes to the toilet. When she does something, he's like, oh, you did great. Bravo, you did great. Mama, she did it. And he goes,
so
oh,
cute.
Tati, she did it, And she's so happy about it,
That's very
And even
nice.
with the caca first time in the boat, we had to show everybody, oh, you have to see this.
There you go.
And then she's there in the toilet. Bye, caca. Bye, pee pee. And, flashing. And yes.
Yeah, but it takes time. And sometimes you go back if, let's say, the child is sick, right? Has a flu. And all day and has no power to go to the toilet, then you do it. I put now the cover on the couch. If she's laying down on the couch, she's sick, and I'm like, if she pee herself, I'm just gonna change the cover, not wash the whole couch.
Yeah,
but
that's true. But listen, mine we did she's doing great, but still we're using nappies nighttime.
Yeah,
because. Even though it's dry in the morning, and because she goes pee before going to sleep, and when she wakes up, and she can hold it very long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think she is ready. And I don't want to put more pressure on myself. She's done. It's fine.
It's okay.
It's okay. Whenever she thinks
I think it's important to not be so concentrated and focused on the guidance, your kid needs to stop using diapers by this age, or this kid stopped and my kid didn't yet. Just listen, observe your kid, and if you have to go back to diapers for another month, do it. For sure you have stocked the
he's not
diapers
be wearing
anyway.
diapers when he's 6.
Yeah.
Or 10, I don't know, whatever. As an adult, it's not gonna be.
Later on, who knows?
You never know which age we're talking.
You start the same way, kind of.
Okay, by 20, at 20 years old, you're not gonna be wearing
Yeah, hopefully.
I don't know. Am I wearing pads? But I'm not this.
Oh yeah,
I don't want that milestone to. I don't want to reach that.
It's a funny story. My daughter saw me like using a pad.
I'm hiding because I don't know how to explain them yet.
I'm using the pad. Okay, she's like barging into the bathroom. Mommy, what you doing? What's that? Is that a diaper? I'm like, you can call it diaper if you want. Like I'm explaining here, it's a pad. For what? Like women use the pads once a month. You're gonna do it when you grow up. I want it now. I'm like, no, you don't want it now. It's like, it's funny, but like, mommy, it's a diaper. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, but my kids, I don't know what's happening with you, but my kid, when we meet someone else, he's telling them the first thing like we did home. Like, I mean, like, I can.
He's like open book.
No, he can keep a secret.
Okay.
My mom gives him a lollipop or something that I told her not to give him.
Yeah.
She's telling him like as a secret, First thing he's telling me when I get home or I get to pick him up, it's like, oh, Grandma gave me a lollipop.
It's a good thing that he's
Yeah, I know,
things.
but my mom is like, I told you not to tell her. I'm not gonna give you anymore.
I actually like try not to say to her like, oh, don't tell daddy, it's a secret that we ate this.
I never do
because that's telling a kid, oh, don't tell, it's a secret. It's I don't like it.
I feel like he's my spy, because the other day they went to the park with daddy, right? And I don't know, then I met them, and he was like, I went to the hairdresser, and when I came back, I was like, oh, so did you have fun? I was like, we had 2 problems, mommy. And I'm like, okay, you want to tell me? The first one was that I hit my head in the park with something, but, I had some breadsticks, and, it went away. And I'm like, okay, what was the second one? My daughter fell in the park, hit her knee, and it scratched a bit.
Okay.
And it's like, there was lots of blood, mommy. And then she wanted a plaster, and daddy didn't know where you keep the plasters, so she was crying because she wanted one. Where did you have them, mom? Where you keep them? And I told him, and then my husband came into the room, and he's like, Daddy, I know where are the plasters. You should know that they are in here. He was explaining him, and I'm like, really?
They are such a truth tellers, and then it's gonna change when they are teenagers. They're gonna hide everything.
I hope he doesn't.
Well, I hope the same, but with the girls, I'm a bit afraid of the teenage years to come.
Yeah.
It might be rough.
I'm a bit more afraid of the temper she has.
Yeah. It's a payback.
It's a mini-me, so yeah.
What about talking about the character and the temper, the tantrums?
Lovely,
huh? What was the worst one? Which age?
I think now.
Or the first one?
I think now is the worst.
Both of them, or just the younger
just
one?
her.
Okay. Do you remember the first tantrum?
No, because I had too many.
Okay. I remember the really bad one. It was she came from crash. She just kind of started the crash, and she came back home. We picked her up. Everything was fine. And I put her on the mat to take off. It was winter time. To take the snowsuit, and she went mental.
She wanted to do it?
Hitting herself, hitting the wardrobe next to her. And we were in shock because she never did that before. So we were trying to approach her.
Big changes now.
She was mad. And we okay, let's give her a moment. But it was very painful to watch that, because you want to help her, but you don't know how to help her.
Yeah, that was with my boy. Maybe it's because he's a boy. He didn't have many, right? Or not as many as my daughter. When he had one, I would say more than a tantrum was was a meltdown. Right? He couldn't anymore. I don't know. He was exploding, and it was just because you remove his jacket because you do it faster, and he wanted to do it himself.
I know. Yeah.
I wanted to do it. It's me, Or I remember once as well, he had it because he didn't want to have a shower.
Very
he was
common.
all pee because he pee himself, and I had to shower. I cannot leave you like that, so I have to shower you. And I told him, like, now I need to shower you, and it's cold, so we need to be fast. We're gonna get cold in here, We don't have heater in the bathroom. And like he started crazy, like crying, screaming, I don't want to shower. I was showering, like I finished. I was drying him because I don't want to shower. It's already over.
Done.
Yeah, so imagine I put him in the pajama and he went to bed like, I don't want to shower.
Yeah.
Screaming and like banging the bed, like
the bathroom ones are the
God.
worst because of the echo in the bathroom.
And it's connected with the neighbors on the apartments, because they had the ventilator thing. And I was like, okay, I can't, and you're there, you're trying to keep yourself calm, but you can't.
You can't for a long time.
Like, we're in the shower, we try to, I'm trying to be fast for you not to be cold, and like stuff like that. And after, you try to talk to him, and there's no way because he screams like he's not listening.
You have to leave it for a moment.
And then my mom, it's like, okay, but when this happened, you have to hug him. Force him to hug you, and then they'll calm down.
They are even worse.
And then I was like, okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna try. Like I don't know. Oh Jesus, just the first and the last. Like, as you say, it was even worse.
Yeah.
Like, pushing me away, and then you feel worse. You feel shit. Like like what did I do to him? Like and
they
what
need a space.
What I do now? Like now when it's happened. It's just like I just sit beside him because I'm sending him to his room to calm down, and he's in the bedroom like there, like in the bed and screaming with the pillow, and and then I sit beside him and I told him, you want me to leave? And he say no. But then I stay there, and I tell him, whenever you come and you want me to hug you, like you let me know, like, or you do it. And he comes and he hugs me when he's calm, and he feels like then happened to your daughter, like he feels like he wants to sleep. Like he's too tired of all that crying, screaming.
It's exhausting. Like the tantrums are exhausting.
So imagine, is that the outside?
Yeah.
How is in his head?
Yeah. We had so many. We had few tantrums in the bathroom. When it comes to washing the hair, because it's a little bit like it's a process to wash my daughter's hair, and it's always two of us. If we are at the same time at home, it's two of us. And from the moment she went to the bathtub and she knew it's gonna be washing hair, because we try to do it once a week. After like Friday when she finished the kindergarten for a weekend, and I changed the bed sheets and everything. The screams, the shouting, the biting for 30 minutes, because it takes a long time to wash her hair, to brush it out, 30 minutes, like she was red. And my sister told me, like, I would let go. What's going to happen? You didn't wash her hair. I'm like, okay, but tomorrow it's not going to be better.
It's just going to get worse.
Yeah. But it happened like 2-3 times that we wash her hair, we bath her, and she was keep screaming until she went to the bathroom. And then we still have to dry her hair, It's like, you have to do it. It's terrible. You feel like shit. You feel like the worst parent ever. Like what? And the neighbors probably think like, what's happening there?
But you think my boy never complained about washing the hair? Like, I mean, because it's fast. It's a moment. Like with hair. Oh my God. You're telling her, now we go for shower. And she's like, but we're not washing my hair.
She's asking the same question every time. It's like, Mommy, are we washing
but not the hair? But not the hair.
Whenever she sees me, like with the hair, wet hair, why did you wash the hair? Is it today? I'm like, no, it's not Friday. And imagine some days she's coming from kindergarten summertime with the stones, sand.
I know.
And you cannot take it off from her hair, the curly hair. It's like, you have to. And I told her, listen, if tomorrow you come with the stones and the sand, you don't wear the hat, it's sunny, you have to wear the hat, we're gonna wash your hair. Okay, mommy. And then I come pick her up. Mommy, look, there is no sand.
Of course.
It's a motivation for her.
Listen, mine is not even 3. And a few days ago, she came to me like, Mom, smell. It's nice. It's nice. Like, we don't wash tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, right.
For my girl was like she doesn't like her hair floating in the bathtub, when after I brush. And so the deal is she's okay kind of with washing the hair if she wears the swimsuit. Okay. So we bath her, and the last thing is to wash the hair, and then we put the swimsuit on the wet body. It's like nightmare to put it on. And then she's kind of, okay, now you can wash it.
Okay, well,
yeah, you do what you have
need
to do.
Find what works for you.
Yeah, we had a moment we like singing songs and things like that.
Listen, like with my kids, like we've been camping, we've been in an apartment, and there was no bathtubs, just showers. Okay, we have a bathtub at home, but I don't put water for them anymore because like they believe it's a pool. So then they have to clean all the toilets. So no, we don't do that anymore. But just like quick showers, And when there's a shower, she's the happiest. Okay. I wash her hair in there, like by the seaside, almost every single day. Because of the sand or because of the salt, like the water. And
she was okay.
She was like, look, mommy, I'm doing it great. Súper bien, mama. Súper bien.
But you have just a bathtub. You don't have a shower at home.
No, just.
But can you make her stand and then?
Yeah, that's what I do. Okay. But at home, cries.
Okay.
It was 3 weeks. We came home. I washed her hair, and she cried. And I'm like, what is this now? We're going backwards. 3 weeks without crying, and she's so proud of herself. Like I'm doing great, mommy. Look, I'm doing great. Aww. And then when she's out, she's telling everybody, I didn't cry. Look, I'm a princess. I'm a princess.
Wow.
But
it can be terrible.
She's terrible. And like now when she wants to choose the clothes she wants to wear, you choose one, you bring this one with this one because it goes nice, it's Saturday or Sunday.
I gave up. No.
And she's like, no, I want Minnie. Well, she actually say Mickey, but it's Minnie, I want this one, and then, or I have this or this one. And then she goes to the drawer, she does like this.
Mess.
And you have to fold everything again. And she finds a winter t-shirt for over 30 degrees. I want this one. I'm like, I don't think so.
It's not gonna go. Yeah, you have to hide the stuff that you don't want them to wear.
Have the drawers, and they still they don't see what's in the first one.
Oh, she climbed on the step and then she can see it.
No, because we don't have one. Oh. I have everything hide, and like that drawer is mommy's, like there's no clothes in there. So whatever I don't want them to see, I have to put it there.
Mm-hmm. And how do you handle tantrums of your kids differently in public and at home? Did you notice that you might handle that differently?
Yeah, probably. Like now I do it the same way. I just try to keep my cool and ignore it because I know that works with her.
Yeah.
It's like she's just doing it like to break my nerves, like to call the attention, And even on the street, like if you walk, like she wants to stop in a place and you keep walking, she will make a huge show, like screaming and wait for me, like you don't go, and okay, I wait, and I was like, okay, I'm waiting for you, are you coming? And then keeps crying and even louder, and now I'm like, my husband said, like, I don't know how you can keep like your, keep yourself calm. Like she doesn't drive you crazy. I'm like, I am drive crazy inside, but like it's just gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
But if we're home, if it's just us, like, and I have a bad day, I'll scream at her, like so badly. Probably, but nothing happened for you to being like that, or like just go in the room and with her, you don't have to tell her to go in the room.
She goes by herself?
Yeah, she goes by herself. She gets pissed and then she goes in the room and it goes on the bed and then she's like, Mama. And I'm like, yeah, I am calm. I'm okay. I'm like, I'm calm. But I'm not sending her. She goes like because she sees that we're doing that with the oldest one, you know.
So she's ahead.
Yeah.
So she's sending herself.
And then she's calling her, I'm calm.
That's so nice.
But if you tell her, or you calm down, or we're leaving, or you calm down, or we don't go anywhere else, she does, I'm calm, Mama. It's just this.
Seconds.
And with him, like, it takes him forever. Like, it's very difficult for him to, I think that he's still learning how to regulate himself.
Yeah, same for our daughter. Like in public, in the beginning, I was so self-aware, like, oh my God, people will judge me. She's crying. Yeah. She doesn't, like, if there was a situation, like middle of the street, she doesn't want to move, I'm just going to take her. Like, the safety is the number one. But if it's on the pavement and there's no cars around, I'm just going to, like, wait it out. Or I keep walking and she's like, wait, Mommy, as well. Like, don't leave me here.
And mine comes running after me.
Yeah. And at home, like, as well, like, I let her go through it. I let her go through it. I wait. Because I know how, some kind of with the panic attacks or anxiety attacks, like, you don't want someone leave you alone because it make it worse, but you don't want to be, like, squeezed, hugged or anything. Just, like, your presence and, like, just knowing that, okay, if I need you, you're here.
You're not by yourself, right?
Yeah, so that's working. Like tell them, like, okay, I'm here when you're ready. We can talk, we can hug. But then she goes like, no. I'm like, okay, fine. Like, I'm still here whenever.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to explain her as well now. Like, if you don't like something, you don't need to get so much upset. Like with crying, we can start talking. You know, if you want something and Mommy say no. You don't have to get so much upset. Like, you can tell me why you want it so much. And then, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes not. And sometimes she's trying to explain while she's crying and being emotional.
We're working on that as well with mine. Because, like, as you say, like, he gets very upset or he cries or he talks crying and telling him, like, I cannot understand you if you talk like that. You need to calm down yourself. And then we talk. But before you get like this, like, just tell me what happened. Because I don't know. Like, did I cut it in the wrong angle? You know, like, I mean, like, what is it?
We were walking in the park the other day and there were like two paths, you know. And she goes like seconds before. I go this way and Mommy, Daddy go this way. And we didn't like catch it. And we went all the same way. It was drama. And like, okay, that's fine. It happened. Let's go back. And you go first, because she wants to be first, and then we go the other way. But, like, you know, sometimes, especially in a public, like, what's happening here? Is that the end of the world?
You are in those places, like you are somewhere or having coffee with your kids, or in that moment they are behaving, they're sitting on the table, you know, with you, like, or having dinner or lunch, and you hear some other kid screaming like crazy, making a show, and you feel like it's bad, but you feel like a bit relieved, like
thank God, it's not
I'm
mine.
not the only one.
And you're sending love to the mom. You're like, keep
like,
going.
Oh my God, all the best, you know? Like,
yeah, same.
But I will never judge, like, oh, he's doing that because, like, she probably did something to her. No, I'm sure, like, she probably did nothing wrong.
Yeah, with the age, the tantrums are less. Sometimes they are like less, but they are more intense and they last longer. But like talking with them, and what I learned as well, not to talk about something that happened straight away or the same day. Yeah. Sometimes in the evening they mention something before sleep.
When you're going to put them to sleep, when they are more relaxed. Yeah.
Or the next day, because they don't want to hear about how bad something was and the negative emotion they went through straight away.
If I tried, I realized that he will like just change the subject.
Yeah. Or might say, like, I don't know.
Or you look beautiful, mommy. Or, he will go the sweet way, like just to avoid it.
Avoid it, yeah. Same.
And that's fine. I'll let him.
Yeah. Well, we all learn, and we need to give them space to develop their brains.
They're learning as well how to deal with it.
It's very stressful sometimes, frustrating in the public, or when you're tired, or when you had bad day and a headache.
Yeah, let me say, like, because remember those, like, some messages we got from our listeners, right?
Which one? Oh yeah.
There was a mom that was saying, like, for her the worst part was to learn. She was actually still learning, and I think her kids are 4, if I'm not wrong, and she's still learning how to deal with their emotions, but at the same time, how to deal with her own emotions.
Because, we forget that we are humans as well. Like, we have the emotions and we have limits.
And she has twins, I have to say. So, I can't imagine.
It can be intense.
Like, boy and a girl, like...
Yeah, that can be intense. And we just need to give ourselves grace and let them as well, like, give them space, be there, but respectfully.
In the same way that we can have a bad day. They can have a bad day as well.
Yeah, of course.
And listen, I remember one day I picked him up from school. Like, he wasn't listening, and we got into the car, and I put him in the chair, and the car seat, and he started crying, screaming, and I'm like, "What is it now? Like, we have to go to pick up your sister. Like, we don't have much time." And he started, because I wanted to go myself on the chair, and I'm like, okay, but you didn't tell me. We got here, and we always do it this way.
Yeah.
I help you because we go faster, because he had stuff on his hands, But how should I know that this day you want to do it by yourself if you didn't tell me?
Yeah, that happens many times. They want to do something or go this way or touch this thing first.
They think we already know, right?
Yeah.
And he started crying, and like I had a terrible day.
I can imagine.
At work, I was with my period, and I was just like, I started crying myself, and I was like, okay, I need you to understand. I was talking to him, like, I need you to understand, like, you don't have a good day. Mommy doesn't have a good day. Like, that's okay. Yeah. Like, we can have bad days. Now we can cry together, but we need to go to pick up your sister, because like they're gonna close the school and she's gonna stay inside there, and we cannot take her out.
Yeah.
Okay, mommy. Okay, I'm tired.
Yeah, like you don't know what happened. Did they have a good day? Like did something.
It was the first year. He wasn't having naps at school.
That affected him a lot.
It's long time, like just being active. The teacher was telling me sometimes he was falling asleep on the table,
Yeah.
for 2-3 minutes. Like he just needed like a
quick
small
nap,
break,
Yeah. That's cool.
So it was everything. And then like he calmed down and he fell asleep in the car, like.
That's it happens. Like we need to understand that they are still developing, and it takes time, like to go through the emotions.
Yeah, but like it's true as well. Like one of those days that we are not okay, we are not having a good day, and they make that such a big drama, and we are at home by ourselves with them. We're gonna scream at them, like
it happens
big time.
Nobody's sane in that
no,
area.
but then you're gonna feel like really bad mom, like so guilty, and like then what? But I do, like I did it. Then I go to him. Then I apologize. I'm so sorry because I'm not having a good day. And like all days with the crying
from us. To apologize as well. Like if you can admit to the mistake, like, oh, mommy shouldn't scream at you. I'm sorry. Yeah. But you screamed. I'm like, yes, I'm sorry, and I apologize. I was a bit upset, and I told you twice, and you didn't listen, and it was dangerous. So that's why I screamed. But you screamed. I'm like, okay, here we go again.
I hear you.
Yeah. can I give you a hug? She's like, not now. I'm like, okay, I'll give you. Like it's painful sometimes. Like they don't want to hug.
Because like girls are worse.
Yes. Well, I don't have experience with boys, but what I can see,
I'm pretty sure. I'll tell you soon enough, because like with the small one, it's still like it doesn't have a very good like conversation. But I see like what you say, like it's a bit like it's happening the same situation, but he behaves in a very different way.
Okay.
It's like he won't say anything against what I'm telling him. He will listen, and then when he's calm, he will come and hug me, and he will always go with like, I'm sorry, mommy, like, I'm learning. And he's like, I'm learning. I don't know how to do it. Like, I can behave all the time. He told me once,
But that's true.
And
like they can. Yeah.
And I told him, like, I know, I understand. We are learning here. We're learning both. Like all of us were learning.
We are work in progress.
But we need to talk about it. Like if something is wrong, you have to tell me, because like otherwise I don't know.
Yeah. Just give a space and then come back to it next day or a few hours later if you feel like he's ready.
Usually when they like before sleeping.
Yeah, they're open much more, or they tell you what happened in the kindergarten.
They don't want to sleep, engage conversation.
True. But yeah, I think like we should be kind to ourselves and kind to our kids and give a space. And as we need a space, sometimes when we are upset, they need that as well. So we should.
Yeah, but we understand. We understand it's difficult, and like some days, like we can explode, which is okay as well. It's not fair for our kids, but like we say, like life is not fair for anyone. So
true.
As long as you apologize and you talk with your kid after, I think like it's okay. Like
yeah. So I think we came to the end of this episode.
Yeah, I think so.
We, as usual, hope that you enjoyed. But if you have some suggestions for us or some comments, please feel free. Comment,
please
subscribe, and like our podcast.
Yeah, check or like all our socials, like all the platforms, different contents, different. Followers or
different crowds. And we will see you next time.
Yes. Take care.
Be kind to yourself.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye.